Well, hello there, my friend. It's David. Welcome or welcome back to Cross Fitness, helping men and women get in the best spiritual shape of their lives, one workout at a time. Quick thought in this video that I'm calling, it's question: are you a caterpillar or a butterfly? Question mark. Okay. So let's go back to basic biology and, junior high, or maybe even before then, when we discover the difference between a caterpillar and a butterfly and how the miracle of metamorphosis occurs to transform a lowly insect caterpillar into this gorgeous, beautiful monarch butterfly, or any one of the thousands of varieties of just breathtakingly beautiful butterflies. It's a process called metamorphosis, and it's the same word used in 2 Corinthians 5:17 for our transformation from death to life. If any man be in Christ, he's a new creation. The old is gone, the new has come. And yeah, and that's us before we're saved. We're kind of like the caterpillar. After we're saved, we get a new identity. And just to break this down, I did a little study um, before I turned the camera on just that process of metamorphosis. It's just fascinating. You ought to go on Wikipedia or on YouTube, or Google or ChatGPT it. But I'll see if I can do it from memory. I just can't see, so I'm having to do this from memory for you. But little analogy here. Let's say there's a warehouse, and this warehouse has all these materials in it. And the caterpillar, all his job to do is just eat, 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 to store up energy. And so that's what this warehouse is like. That it's just the workers in there, they're just consuming all the products in there, except um, there's a blueprint vault. Okay. And at a certain time, uh, this special alarm goes off, and it says it's time to demolish this warehouse and make a way for a new cathedral. All right. And so what that's called is these inside this warehouse, these blueprint vaults are called imaginan discs, and that's the part of the caterpillar that stores this blueprint of what a butterfly, the antenna, the eyes, the wings, the body structure, the whole, it's all there. um, but uh, and then this alarm goes off, says it's time to change. It's a hormone. I think it's called electrozone or something like that. And forgive me again, I'm just doing this from memory, but that's close. Electrozone. And what it does is it signals, okay, it's time to demolish, do some demo, as Ty Pennington would say on Extreme Home Makeover. It's time to demo, and it begins to break that thing down, and it turns everything into this kind of slurry, this soup within the pupa, or the chrysolite. In the case of the caterpillar, it goes in there, and uh, then the demo is done, and it begins to break down. It's called histolysis, with that breaking down of the whole body through this hormone, electrozone or something like that. And then once that is um, kind of consumed, the the master architect takes the blueprint, same DNA, same everything, just a different function, and it takes it, and it, it does the metamorphosis, and it becomes a butterfly using that same genome, and uh, the imaginan discs, and then the hormone electrosome, and then it creates that slurry, and it begins to form over a period of weeks, the butterfly. And then when that chrysolite begins to open up, the butterfly comes out, and it pumps uh, like its form of blood into that, and it just flutters away. And so, using the warehouse theme, all the raw materials are like imagining discs, and then the blueprint vaults are like this electrolysis, electrozone, you know, hormone, which contains all the DNA, uh, anyway, somehow it all comes together in this process called metamorphosis. I wish I could do justice. I totally murdered that explanation of it, but you kind of get the gist. It was a warehouse, now it's a cathedral. It was a caterpillar. It was a Now it's a butterfly. Uh, and we were lost in our sin, and now we are born again. If you're a Christian, a Christ follower, baptism, the waters of baptism are kind of like that pupa. If any man be in Christ, you go down, the old is gone, the new has come. An outward demonstration of this inward transformation that's happening. Anyway, I just hope you get something out of that one right there. It's fun. It's fascinating. Watch it. On YouTube. You can just probably see the whole thing illustrated. But I was just impacted by that process, and by Second Corinthians 5:17, that this is what's happened to us spiritually, and God gave us this beautiful illustration of that in nature, through the caterpillar being metamorphosized or transformed from one state to the other state, from an insect to a flying insect, and from just an object of, uh, just kind of a lowly caterpillar into these beautiful butterflies. So, anyway, just having fun with it today. I hope you got something out of it. For now, I'm David, your virtual mentor, reminding you that I'm always for you, never against you. Take care. God bless. Be transformed.